Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. We are following you in your mind. I'm here with my wonderful co-host Adrienne Mark, who is now in the sun. Adrienne, over to you.
Thank you very much, Marina. It's not actually sunny now because it's getting dark, but it's been a lovely day, and I'm in Spain, and the weather has been lovely, and I can see the sea and the beach from where I'm sitting, and this is very exciting.
So tell me, what is that you want to share with us today?
I think about just letting go and being who you are and not trying to push things. Um, I had some interesting things happen to me yesterday when I was on the way to the airport, and I realized that I was so chilled out and it was so unlike me, and I was really proud of myself. I came off the motorway at the wrong place, and I got lost because I was listening to the sat nav instead of looking at the sign. But I was really, really chilled out. I didn't get flustered. And when I got to the airport, I realized that, sometimes it is. I talk in my book about being, listening to the sat nav. And sometimes you just have to let go and say, it is what it is, and I'm not going to get stressed about it. And I'm just going to enjoy the moment. I'm just going to be in the moment. And I think that's really, really important. Because I think that too many times we get caught up in this, it's got to be a certain way. Life has got to be a particular idea. And if it's not like that, we get very stressed about it. And the only person we hurt is ourselves because we just get very frustrated and cross and angry, and it doesn't do us any good at all. So I've come to the conclusion that we just have to be. And whatever happens, happens. And when it happens, it's great. And if it doesn't happen, then, like Scarlett O'Hara said, tomorrow is another day. And we can just, really, and that's how we have to live our lives because it's, I think, too many times we spend so much of our lives getting caught up in this frantic being. I've got to do this. I've got to do that. Or I should. That's the word. I hate that word. Should, because should is like a duty. I should do this. I should do that. Well, isn't it better to say I could do it if I wanted to? Because that gives you a choice. That makes you realise that you can do it if you want to. But if you don't, it's okay. Scarlett, tomorrow's another day. And I think that people find that when they do that, that life gets different. I was talking to somebody the other day, to a client, and we were talking about things that's happening in her life. And she set out on a certain path, and then various things have happened. And at one time, she got very, very stressed about it. And I have this thing I always say to my clients, at the end of the day, it's just stuff. And stuff happens. It happens to all of us, good stuff, bad stuff, but it's stuff. And there's no point getting stressed about it. And we talked about it, and she said, do you know what? You're absolutely right. Because in the end, what was going on in her life now, even though she hadn't planned it, it was much better than the stuff that she put out there and said that she really wanted. So it had gone in, not in a totally different direction, but it was like a detour almost. So talking about, the sat nav and the driving thing, it was like a detour. So instead of going straight ahead, she'd done this sort of windy thing because what had happened was the universe had said, no, I want you to do this and I want you to do that. And various obstacles had appeared. And she said to me, oh, but I don't like this. And I said, well, maybe it's the universe's way of saying your way is not the right way to do it. And that, and sometimes we think we know best and we don't. And she said, you know what, I think you're right. And I said to her, just let go. Let go of the outcome and just say, I'm going to let the universe look after me. And she said, I think you're right. And so that's what she did. And the most amazing thing happened because she went off on this awesome detour. And this was about work. And she went off on this great sort of detour. And it was nothing that either of us had anticipated. But as she went through it, after a week, she said to me, it's amazing. I'm getting nearer my goals, but I never thought this would happen. And I said, well, there you go. Sometimes we don't, it's like, you don't see the wood for the trees.
Yes, I'm so grateful that you just nailed it. I'm so grateful you mentioning let go, because life is not about control. Life is not a problem to be solved. So if you can't control something or change something, usually circumstances you don't like, one thing you can do, and each one of us can do, and all our listeners out there, they know as a fact that is within their power to change the way they think, to change their thought. That's exclusive to humans, to be able to change your thoughts and reinvent your day or your moment and take it from there, have a fresh start. And I'm so grateful for you sharing this, and it's so kind of you to share your own experiences and other people we don't know, which perhaps are total strangers, but that gives us the chance to discover people we don't know within us. So most of the time you are a total stranger to yourself. So you have to learn to breathe, to discover new things, and allow the journey as it happens, without being freaked out every single half hour.
Listen, yesterday, right, I'm driving to the airport and I thought, well, I know the way, but I decided to use the sat nav. And so literally, me and my sat nav. So I'm listening to the sat nav and she says, take the next junction, take the next exit. So I was like, I'm driving straight on a sort of motorway, and I'm like, oh my God, there it is. So I pull off, and as I pull off, I'm like, no, I shouldn't have done this. And of course, I thought, oh well, I'll be able to go around the roundabout. No, because I then had to drive about 15 minutes down this road before I got to the thing to come all the way back. And so I spent about 20 minutes driving. But normally, I would have gone, oh my God, oh, what have I done? And I was so relaxed, Marina. It was just incredible. And I was like, okay, I'll get back. And I just drove back. And then I got to the airport. And then again, I didn't look at the sign. This is interesting. I didn't look at the sign. I listened to the sat nav. And suddenly she had me in this one-way system going right past the airport and coming out of this car park where I had to pay £2.50. And I was like, I haven't parked yet. How can I pay £2.50? I don't want to be here. So I pressed the assist button and said to this person, I'm in the wrong place. My sat nav got me here. And he said, oh, don't worry, you just need to go around and just do this. And I was like, okay. And I just drove around. And I thought to myself, it was a sat nav that I was listening to, but I wasn't. Normally, what I would do is I would go, oh, I look at the sign, to the red car park or the red church or whatever it was. But I didn't. I listened to the sat nav.
But you just said listen, the word, the verb listen, and I think this is what it's keeping us away from unleashing the power within, because we are not allowing ourselves to listen. And I think the whole reason, when you request guidance, doesn't matter if it's a sat nav or any other type of guidance, is because you are ready to listen. And when you are ready to listen, you are ready to take charge of your own life. You want to create the opportunities for success and happiness, and you've been denied that in the past because you weren't ready to listen to any guidance. So that's why, to attract wealth and abundance into your life, I know there are big words, but this is all about you have to create the deep understanding of the love or the wealth you want, and listen to the guidance, to the inner guidance, because it's coming from above. And there are no true limits to what you can do when you sync with your vibration, with your energies, with what is available already. And all you have to do is to listen, to show that you are ready for higher guidance, and you are ready to take that leap of faith and create better life options. And it's better life possibilities are all there. It just to make it so difficult, but not listening to that inner guidance, which is thinking. And it's just a matter of it is a choice. Once you start listening, you show that you are ready for that shift, for that breakthrough. Oh, this is so beautiful, Adrienne. Thank you so much. Please, over to you.
But you said it because you said about faith, and that's the other thing. You've got to have faith. It's all very well saying, "Well, this is what I want to do," but you've got to, you know, it's a two pronged thing, isn't it? We have to ask the universe to help us, but we have to have the faith that the universe will help us. So we can't just say, "Okay, well, this is what I want, so I'm going to take total control." This is what I want, and this is how I'm going to do it. You have to listen to your inner guidance, but you also have to have the faith that the universe will get you there and help you and guide you. Like I said with my client, who was like saying to me, "Oh, all these awesome things are happening, blah blah blah." And I said to her, first of all, breathe. This is and all this
Yes.
stuff, and we'll get over it. And I said, okay, now what we need to do is we need to look at, so what's happening. And so, as I say, it was like this detour, and so she did the detour, and she found that, as often happens, the universe knew better, because the universe guided her into opportunity that she would never ever have seen if she'd have gone the route that she was going. So it just opened up a whole new world for her, and so she was able to sort of take advantage. If she'd have been doing what she'd set her heart on, her mind on, she'd have gone on a totally different journey. But this way, she was going straight through, and she just sort of went. And I said to her, "You've just got to listen and have faith that it'll work out." And sometimes it's very difficult to believe that the universe knows better, because the universe does actually know better. And so we have to say, and it does take a leap of faith to say, I'm going to trust the universe to look after me and know that it's steering me in the right direction, that I'm going to be safe, and that the good stuff will come. And I've just got to get through these bits.
Yeah, it is almost like you become the tool of the universe to fix your life. It is as if your life goes through this shift, and unless you allow that voice, that guidance, to sync within your own values and emotions, and, as you said, being the light, being away on the other side of the doubt, because this is kindness. Being kind to yourself is allowing yourself to stay in the light, not doubting. Stop doubting, because when you doubt, everything you've been building up, everything the universe was creating for you, everything dies, goes below the ground zero, goes back, it gets buried alive. Your dream, your own, um, you know visualization, your own vision gets buried alive because you are not allowing that to grow into the light like a plant. If you put the seeds, unless you allow the light to help, it's not enough to have to water the seeds, or you need the light. So that's why you have to position yourself in the light, and under no circumstances allow yourself to doubt what's happening, because once you doubt, everything dies. And and uh, it, it's just a matter of, as I said, it's not a big deal. Being in a light is a matter of being kind to yourself, to your own dream, um, connecting with yourself, becoming your best friend. You are never alone. And once you learn who you are, you realize that you are the true inner force that the universe puts inside your mind for you to put in motion your own progress, your own journey. So this is the help from outside, but it's only working from inside out.
Yeah, and as you say, it's like a plant, and you can water it, but if you give it too much water, then
Yes,
it's going to drown.
yes,
If you don't give it enough water, then it's going to die. But it has to have the light, because if it doesn't have the light and the sunshine, which is the belief, then it's just going to be in the dark, and it's never ever going to grow. So, and you've just got to be persistent. It's the Jim Rohn story,
yes,
which I love that story. With the sower, and he gives up,
yes,
and it's just so funny, but it's so true, isn't it? Because if you're not persistent, if you give up, they say the only time you fail is if you quit,
yes, absolutely.
right?
I have this feeling, which sometimes I feel maybe I should not say this, but I have to share it. I feel that in every single moment in time, there is this limitless energy and potential. And unless you become excited about it, and you welcome it and you embrace it, it's like you are killing your own life. And it's just a choice. It's an absolute choice to allow that energy, those vibrations, those high vibrations, to take you out from the stage you want to leave to where you want to be. It's like a team effort between you and the universe, and the universe conspires with your dream.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And to make sure that you live every moment, you have to realize that you can't just sit and wait for the universe to do everything. You've got to take action. You've got
Yes,
to take action. But and it's very difficult, because you've got to take action, but you've also got to lose the outcome, if you like. So you can say, well, this is what I want, but and it's a fine balance, isn't it? And you said it perfectly just now. It's a team effort. I'll do my bit, but universe, I'm expecting you to do your bit as well. I'm going to tell you what I want, and I'm going to take action, but I want you to show me the best way of doing it. And that's what a lot of people don't get. That they either have to take total control, and then it all goes totally wrong, um, or else they do the opposite and they just say, "Well, I told the universe what I wanted, and nothing's happened because they
yes,
haven't taken any action."
yes. And then they are thinking, okay, I went through all this roller coaster ride of emotions, and at times I tried, and then, but it's just at times you have to be consistent, like you said. You have to keep building that belief, keep working on whatever is happening, because nothing was built overnight.
Yeah,
And you just need to, it's like almost like, I don't know if you ever work with wood, or in childhood I done this sculptures, and it was like, uh, with every single touch it was a different shape.
yeah.
you know
I did pottery.
Oh, posture is the same, yes, or even a better example, actually. Yes,
Really,
yes.
and everything you do with
Yes, so it's not as if you know what's going to happen. So
no,
it's exactly the point not to get stuck in that controlling mindset. Like I need to know what's happening next. No, you just need to allow to happen first. So
absolutely. So I was saying that this morning we went. I was out with this friend of mine, and we went. We had to go up to. So we walked up out of the town, and then it was quite a long walk up, and it was quite steep. And we were just walking, but when we came back, because everybody drives around here, very few people actually walk. So we were walking back, and the roads were really, really steep. But we knew that as we were walking down, we knew that the further down we got, the nearer the sea we were going to be. So we knew. So I said at one point, I said, "This is really exciting." I said, "Because it's like a little adventure." And he laughed at me, and I said, "But it is an adventure, isn't it? We don't actually know where we're going to come out. We know we're going to see the sea in a minute, but we don't know exactly. So we go around one road and we go, oh my God, look how steep this road is." And we were laughing because we were saying, we're glad we hadn't walked up that road because it was very, very steep. So we were like walking all these around these roads, and it was absolutely awesome. But it was lovely, and it was like this big adventure because we had no idea where we were going to end up. And it's really exciting. And that's what life ought to be like every day, no matter, because if you make it fun, it's like children, isn't it? Children have this awesome feeling, this belief that every day is an adventure, every day is exciting, and they play and they have this wonderful open mind. And then unfortunately they get to school, they get to sort of like 8 or 9 years old, and it's just knocked out of them. And it's such a shame because I think if people could be more childlike in their, not irresponsible, but childlike, so that they could see things with wonder. I still, everything to me is an adventure, and I have this sort of this belief in my heart that that life is meant to be fun. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be a struggle. It's not meant to be. And my life, like everybody else's, I have challenges. Of course I do, but I have this innate belief that life is meant to be fun. And laughter and just seeing the silly side of things is so important. And people take things too seriously.
I'm listening to you and I'm thinking it's true. It's so true. It's almost like you know it's not the challenge that matters really, it's how you take the challenge, how you interpret the challenge.
Absolutely.
So all these opportunities in challenges, they're almost like identical. It all depends if you want to turn an opportunity into a challenge and the challenge into an opportunity. And once you decide which way you want to go, it's like having this GPS you are mentioning, going north or going south. So as you begin to sync with your astral energies and engage in this childlike, play with the universe, co-creating better life options, the reality that you know right now start changing. So unless you allow that change to happen, nobody else can. So if you want to be stuck in your own old ways, which are not working anyway, and you refuse to see the world of the wonders of the world, which are all laid out in front of you, but they start within you, I think nobody can help. And I also think, Adrienne, that you have this wonderful, amazing program, which is such a easy path for the shift you the listener, you know you just need to take that leap of faith and go to Adrienne's website and see what she does, because I really believe just doing the things you meant to do each day in the same way you've done it for decades it's not enough. You have to be inspired, because maybe theoretically, yes, I can do this, and I heard Adrienne saying this, or I heard Marina saying this, and I can try this. But between trying and being is a big difference.
Yeah,
and and unless you really get all in, and you get engage with yourself, with your own dream, and you create that shift, because it's a transit period, and you cannot just accept what's happening. So it could be quite painful, but if you have somebody who already went through that transit, and know that yes, it's normal, you feel at ease, and you take that challenge as an opportunity, and you react in a different way to whatever challenge is happening in front of you. The way you react to that challenge makes or breaks. So please, the listener out there, wherever you are, doesn't matter, it's middle of the night, or daytime, or early morning, wherever you are, just accept this invite, which is from the bottom of my heart. Go to Adrienne Marks' website and take some me time and walk in the sun. It's a walk in a sun, not because it's morning or afternoon. It's just because is that adventure in your mind, and that's so light, and it's just full of sun. And it's your heart, it's you have to listen to your heart desire. So if you really really want the change, you have to um, access the keys, the secret code that Adrienne created, because it's transferable. So everything, Adrienne, and everything I'm applying to my own life from learning from you, it's working because it's transferable.
yes, exactly, exactly. And the thing is, it's like, it's like the ad, isn't it? My book talks about it. If people want a copy of my book, a signed copy of my book, tell them, they can just get in touch with me. But it's what I'm always saying, you need this, you need to love yourself. But it's because, like the ad says, because you're worth it, because you are worth it, and because life is too short not to do what makes your heart sing. And you need to have, when you've got that love inside you, and it comes out, then you can give so much more to people, so much more than you're already doing. And that's what it's all about. It's about being the best you can possibly be each and every single day, and being joyous with it as well, and having this loving side that you just want to share with everybody. So it's so exciting. You could burst with the excitement.
I'm so grateful, Adrienne. You are absolutely wonderful, and I'm listening to you each time, and I'm going many many times to your website, thinking, "Gosh, this is so inspiring." Even I knew, even it's as if they're my own words. Whatever you are saying, I recognize, I identify my own words. But I'm so grateful, because this is the power of this word. Gratitude, that turns
Yeah.
enough into plenty, struggles into abundance, and unlocks that what you can't see into facts, into evidence, unlocks your dreams into reality. And gratitude turns the meaning of old words into fresh beginnings. So it's like everything, if it's a house, you bought, actually you can realize it's you live in a home, which is a big difference. If it's a stranger you are talking to, you realize it's your best friend. If it's a challenge you are facing, you realize it's actually an opportunity, the exact opportunity you needed. And it's just about translating those vibrations which are coming your way and are facing you, and you have to face them and react and create these better life choices for yourself, because the universe is abundant and is plentiful, and uh, gratitude is where your journey starts. And I'm so beyond towards grateful to you, Adrienne, for turning around, and you are now in a sun. And so beautifully you said, you know what, I would like to share this moments. So thank you for sharing.
You're
um,
very welcome.
Over to you, Adrienne. Over to you.
Okay. Well, all I want to say is, you were talking about gratitude, and I've got a gratitude people that are listening. So if they'd like a copy of this gratitude journal, please get in touch with me and I will send you a copy of the gratitude journal. And it's awesome. It's about putting down every day things that you're grateful for and just being alive and being able to talk to people and have friends and food on the table and whatever it is in your life, be grateful for it. Because when you're grateful, the universe goes, do you know what? I'm going to give them more. And so you have so much more in your life. More adventures, more fun, more love. And that's what it's all about. More love. That's what we want. We all want that.
Thank you so much, Adrienne. Until next
Thank you.
time, it's goodbye from us and stay in the sun. Goodbye.
Bye.